Hi everyone, welcome to today's Daily Data, and today we're going to be talking about the word Jehovah. If you remember yesterday we talked about the Qere-Kethiv and how they would write something in the main text and then write a note out in the margin that told you that the word in the main text wasn't supposed to be read the way that it was written in the text. So for example, we saw in the text, what word was it? We saw this word in the main text or in the main body, and these these consonants and vowels didn't go together, but out in the margin we saw this, which means gadol and means big, and that works in this context. Well, then we saw, so this was the Masorete's way, just trying to review here, this was the Masorete's way of saying not to read what's in the main text, not to pronounce that out loud, but to pronounce what's out in the margin. So then we saw that some words, like this one, Yod He Vav He, happen so frequently and are not supposed to be pronounced as they are written in the main text. But they happen so frequently that instead of going out here and writing this word, Adonai, they just said, yeah, you know what? They know what it's supposed to be. We're not going to put it out there. So instead, they just wrote, these vowels. And these vowels, of course, do not go with those consonants. Now, let's talk about this. The consonants for the name of the Lord in the Old Testament are these: Yod, He, Vav, He. Instead of pronouncing Yahweh or Yahweh, they would instead Adonai. So Hebrew is read this way. You have your consonants, right? And you have your vowels. Vowel, vowel, vowel. Okay. You read it this way. That's how Hebrew is read. So you read that, then you come back up here, and usually the vowels are down here, right? Sometimes the vowels are up here, so that's where I'm getting this pattern, because you usually go back down. In this case, you go back up, and then like that. You read this consonant, then this vowel, then this consonant, then this vowel, then this consonant, then this vowel, which goes with this consonant. And the pronunciation is A-Do-Nai. Adonai. What we're supposed to do, right, is we're supposed to take the vowels from this word and put them onto this word. So, right? Putting this one here, this one up here. That was silly. And then this one here. Okay. When we do that, this sound here, it sort of depends a little on the consonant that it goes with. Here, it's like a sound. So, So when you pronounce, so this is o, ah. O, ah. When you put them with these consonants, what you end up with, so let me just write out, this is the better way to do it. These are the consonants. This is a Y sound, this is an H sound, this is a V sound, or a W, whatever. what you end up with is Jehovah. So, of course, in German, you can get the J from the Y, Jehovah. So, what we're seeing here with the word Jehovah is the faulty combining of the vowels of the Qere, what's supposed to be read, with the consonants of the Kethiv. And when you put those together, you get Jehovah, Yehovah. So really, Jehovah is not a word, right? The Masoretes weren't anticipating anybody pronouncing this Jehovah. What they were anticipating is that you would see the tetragrammaton here, and you would say, nope, I'm not supposed to pronounce Jehovah, I'm supposed to pronounce Adonai. But instead, if you combine these consonants with these vowels, you get this weird amalgamation, Jehovah, Yehovah. Hopefully that gives you a little bit of an understanding of the misreading that is the name Jehovah, right? It's not really a word. I mean, it is a word now because people use it, but it was a mixing, an incorrect mixing of the Qere-Kethiv phenomenon by reading the vowels from the Qere onto the consonants of the Kethiv. It's a person coming along to the form and instead of saying, oh, I need to go out to the margin and see the Qere, trying to pronounce this instead, and mixing Adonai and Yahweh and getting Jehovah. Okay, we'll do our next Daily Data on Thursday. See you then. Happy 4th. Bye.